All right, area of sectors. So area of sectors. What we have to really pay attention to first is, as we're doing area of sectors, is we have to know the area of a circle formula, which is simple. It's pi times radius squared. So pi, area of a circle is pi times area of squared. When we do sectors, it's really just the idea of these pieces, right? Well, when we do these pieces, really it's as simple as saying, well, what is a fraction of the circle that that sector represents? Okay, so really when we talk about area of a sector, it is simply the fraction times pi r squared. So what is that fraction? So that is the degree over 360 times pi r squared, okay? And in this case, degree over 360 is going to be, well, 60 over 360 times pi times, what is the radius off of this? It is 10 squared. So we pi times 10 squared, okay? Once we have that, we just simply go in and we type it into Desmos and we say, okay, well, what is 60 divided by 360 times pi times radius squared. So in this case, 10 squared. That gives us 52.35 or 52.4. So equals to 52.4 inches squared. When we deal with this with radians, we work exactly the same, except for the fact that if it was radians, let's go ahead and make this into a radians problem. That's easy enough. If I was to change this over to radians, well, what is 60 degrees is radians? It's pi over 3. So let's change this to pi over 3. Okay, it is the exact same thing. We do fraction of a circle. The difference is that when we talk about it in terms of radians, okay, the fraction is going to be the radians theta over 2 pi times pi r squared. Okay, so in this case, I would just say, okay, pi over 3. I'd say pi over 3 over 2 pi times 10 squared. So the only difference is that when we're talking about degrees in circles, it's 360 as the whole. We're talking about radians. We're just going to put it over 2 pi. And we could do that to just verify it real quick. So what is pi divided by 3, all divided by 2 pi. There's our equation, there's our fraction of that circle. And then we come back and we say pi times r squared, which is 10 squared. Check it out. It is exactly the same way. So just as a reminder, you need to make sure as you're doing this, if we're dealing with degrees, it's got to be a degree over 360. If we're doing radians, it's got to be radians over 2. Hope that helps out, y'all. Y'all have a great day.